Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back to a quick little throwback here. Not going all the way back to the 80s, but very close with the 90s, with a film which is known by two names, that being I Come in Peace, which is also known, depending on your area or how you came across this, as Dark Angel. Even the Blu-ray that I purchased says Dark Angel on the title, but when you actually play it, the title credit says I Come in Peace, which I feel is a much better title. Now this one stars Dolph Lundgren of Rocky IV fame and Brian Benben, who was probably best known shortly after this film from the show Dream On, which he was on for several seasons. And the synopsis for this film is as follows. A renegade cop is forced to work with an FBI agent in order to bring down a group of drug dealers with sinister plans. Ooh, we got a renegade cop, one who I'm sure his captain is done with defending his antics to the commissioner. You can smell the tropes and all of its wonder on this one. And before I go on more about that aspect of the tropes, a little bit more about these drug dealers. They're aliens. Aliens with weird hair, white eyes, our bad guy often stating, I come in peace, before sticking somebody with a device, pumping something in, pulling something out, and then offing them. But, so our lead gets mixed up in this whole situation via a gang that's been under watch as some heroin has been stolen from police evidence. It comes around that there are bodies being found which have been pumped full of heroin, and then they have like these puncture marks like on their chest and on their head. Now eventually it kind of comes out that one of these alien characters is the one pumping them up and pulling this stuff out. Stuff that can be used on the alien's homeworld as an extremely potent drug. Now this info comes our way from this other alien who was sent to track down this bad guy alien. If that makes any sense. The film definitely rambles about as much as I do. It's sort of like a bounty hunter, like an alien cop who followed this guy to Earth to take him out. Now along with that, we also have some cool alien weapons, most iconic being this little CD, like you kids, this is what music used to come on before streaming. A little CD kind of disc that's shot out, uses magnetism to kind of hover and fly and to home in on humans, taking out several of them in one shot. Along with that discovery, our leads also get their hands on another alien weapon, which is kind of like an overpowered gun of sorts, creating massive damage wherever it's unleashed, like something from Men in Black, but definitely adds to the big explosive action side of this film. Now things are a bit mixed up here and there in this film. It's not perfect. It definitely stumbles from time to time, especially after that halfway point, but it's still a lot of fun, mainly because of the chemistry pairing up of Dolph Lundgren and Brian Benben. Brian Benben plays an FBI agent who's very by the book and trying to do everything perfect and follow all the rules. Now, of course, their personalities and views about law enforcement clash quite a bit, almost as much as their height difference does, as Dolph Lundgren's about a foot taller than him. So we got a renegade cop paired with a by-the-book FBI agent. Great stuff. We've seen it several times, but still, it's a lot of fun. And what makes this one even more fun is those tropes specifically, or are those tropes specifically throughout the film. How well it represents like 80s and early 90s action films, because while it is, it does have an extremely strong sci-fi aspect on top of it all, I would say mainly at its core, it's a police action film at heart. Now, we have this trope of the cop who plays by his own rules, and of course he has relationship issues with his girl. He's been butting heads with this new partner. He's in a town that has massive drug issues, within that city and so on. We even get the classic kind of stuff from his police chief or whoever about, you better take a vacation or I'll make it a permanent one. Or also that he had a partner or somebody important that was taken out and now he needs to get revenge or pop this case wide open and bring these scumbags to justice. It's just really cool, this corny kind of tropes throughout it, but now we get to see it with a lot of sci-fi action on top of it. And it just screams all of that out, and it is a lot of fun because of it. It's almost like a parody in some ways, something where if you'd watched Last Action Hero right afterward, you would see many aspects of this film kind of parodied by Arnie. We even get that freeze frame at the end of the film when they're about to roll those credits. It just really speaks of the time. Now, this one, while I am saying things that sound like it's almost laughable, it's definitely not a comedy. There are a few lines here and there, mainly Lundgren's character teasing Benben's character, such as loaning him a jacket, which fits because it was Lundgren's when he was 12. Just little bits like that. But all in all, it's still a very fun sci-fi action film with a cool style, interesting story about this drug, these aliens, these weapons, really big explosive shootouts and everything. It's just a fun 80s, 90s style sci-fi action film with Ivan Drago himself in the lead, which is more than worth checking out. And speaking of checking out, thanks for checking out this very quick little entry here for your Monday, for a little throwback here for I Come in Peace, also known as Dark Angel. I think I Come in Peace is a much better title since it's mentioned in the film, and it kind of goes along with the, not just the lines from our bad guy Alien, but this whole idea of aliens coming and saying I come in peace. I'm not sure what Dark Angel would mean specifically in this film, but I don't know, it's been marketed a couple different ways. So if you're looking for it out there on streaming and you don't see it under I Come in Peace, you can maybe do a search for Dark Angel, as this one is currently available on Fubo, MGM Plus, and paid rental. And there's even a full version of this film up on YouTube. I don't know how long it'll be there, but stick around to the end because I will link to it in case you are interested in checking it out. Now, of course, I had picked it up on Blu-ray pretty cheap. It's like 12 bucks or something. Another one to add to my growing collection. But anyways, that's all I got for this very short one here. Thanks for coming by and sticking around to the end. Be sure to like and subscribe and check out these next videos coming up on the closing screen. And I will see you in the next one.